try this again. Because I just tried doing this, and then it didn't let me do it for some reason. Probably because the game's on crack.
Resident Evil.
Because the game was invented by a company that has Cap in its name. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work. But whatever reason, it did not work. So now we are going to correct that little mistake. This is the one with the Molotov and the machine gun. Right, so save number 2. We're back with RE0. Yes, we are 100% back. I love it. I love it that we're back. Alright, now let's go get what you need to get. Holy crap. Oh, alright. Go and get everything that we need. Okay, so this is off of save 2. I'm gonna mostly keep everything consistent, so it's gonna be perfectly fine. You know what's actually funny? Hey buddy, how's it going? I am back. I had some company for a little while, but it was actually pretty nice. This is the machine gun and Molotov one. It's actually kind of funny because like the Molotov is basically the most useless freaking. Why is it not letting me grab it? This thing is stupid. Alright. Like, look how dumb it is. Like, and then I was able to just combine it like it was nothing. Yeah, sometimes the inventory can be weird and messed up. Yeah, the Molotov cocktail. What's funny? What the? What I want to know is this. Why do they still have people? I started a party chat with Mist. Why do they still have people that's inviting me to Dead by Daylight? What the hell? How's it going, buddy? Playing some RE0 again. This time I'm doing multiple saves with different loadouts just to kind of mix things up. This is the loadout where I gave Rebecca the Molotov cocktail, which is like the one item that nobody ever uses in RE0. I am using it. And it's actually surprisingly effective against the, it's surprisingly really effective against the bugs. Well, that's one way to kill them all. Just use the machine gun. So yeah, the Molotov. The Molotov is actually quite an effective weapon. And it's funny because nobody ever uses it. Like, the weapon is pretty much only good against the leech zombies, but it apparently kills other enemies too. Like, I killed the Scorpion boss with a Molotov. You cook them. You can cook them and get lobster. And it was just hilarious that it actually worked. Yeah, no. So, how you doing, man? I had company earlier today. That's the reason why I stopped. Oh, really? You work early? But then again, I work early too, so I can't say anything. I'm just happy that Wednesdays are my off days. I mean, I do have tennis tonight, but still. And just like that, the clock doors are open. That is actually a really cool puzzle design, though. All of this just to go to the basement. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I don't think, no, it's to go to that room that has the swords blocking it. Like, I don't even go to the basement yet. You'd think the machine gun would be stronger. So I did Leech Hunter the other day. Leech Hunter is crazy fun. I actually wish that there would have been more levels on it. Because, like, they give you the mansion. But that would have been cool if they could have given you, like, the train as a level. Or the dam as a level. And just giving you more stuff. Because Leech Hunter is a cool mode and you never really see anything like it again. Yeah, for Resident Evil 3, like the original Mercenaries was kind of like that. But it was different because that one had a time limit and it was just different rules. But it was like the closest thing to it. Because Leech Hunter is like a puzzle. Because you can't just instantly start picking up the leeches and expect to win. It doesn't work like that. Oh, really? Billy's just slaughtering all the zombies. Like, I don't have to do shit right now. Granted, I did give him a machine gun, but still. The submachine gun absolutely slaughters zombies and most of the lower enemies, but when you get to the bosses, it's actually not that good of a weapon. Because the bosses just sit there and tank it. I wish I could play Outbreak. Like, that is one of the few Resident Evil games that I've never played. I even played fricking Resident Evil Survivor, but I never played Outbreak. You know what elimination sounds like? It sounds like battle battle game that was in Code Veronica. Yes, it did.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Right? And that's like the game that would have been amazing for them too.
Let's regroup.
Right?
I'll check it out.
Okay.
I do this trick a lot where I like have my character teleport them in the different rooms. Really, Rebecca? Bro, this bitch is dumb. Alright, so I know that I have like a very unorthodox weapon. I understand that. But at the same time, like, really? The fact, like, there was a zombie right there, and you threw the bottle away from... Rebecca is so smart. I know now why she becomes a professor. Dude, like, for real. Like, she becomes a professor. She makes vaccines and everything. Like, I love her story arc in Vendetta and in Death Island. But, like, you know, that's the thing, too. In Death Island, they make it super obvious that she is not used to being in the field. Yeah. Right? Yeah, she was. Alright, so now they're on a team. You switch to Billy, and you instantly go through the door. Isn't it, like, so bullshit that you park him by the door, and the enemy still spawns? Even though he was there the whole time? I know, I'm just like pointing out nitpick things. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. But like if you can't point out nitpick things about a game or joke about it, then do you really love the game? Yeah. And I agree. I agree with that. Now that is amazing. You know who else does that is Weird Al. Like he tries to get permission. He gets permission from the other artists before he does a parody of their songs. He doesn't just do it. Right?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Isn't he just like really old? Cause Weird Al is old now. Like I could understand why he wouldn't be continuing to make music. Or at least more parodies. Yeah, like he had a great career. Like he's one of the
Come on.
Okay.
people became too serious. He's right though. People did become too serious. People are offended at everything nowadays. It's actually pathetic. Wow. Dude. Like that's actually sad. A lot of these great developers are old, like, and don't even get me started on what they did with Hideo Kojima. How did they butcher it? Like, what did they do? Really? What? They still have somebody that's sending me invites to Dead by Daylight. Like, do these people not know that I straight up quit the game? Like, I'm gonna have to... I mean, I made a huge ass announcement on my Discord server. Like, I made it super obvious. I'm gonna have to... Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna unfriend this person. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, I feel kind of bad because you wanted to be friends with me, but, like, I'm literally playing Resident Evil 0, and you're sending me invites to Dead by Daylight. And it's not even like you're just sending me one. You're basically spamming me invites to Dead by Daylight while I'm playing a different game, and I don't even play that game anymore in the first place. See, this room is really weird, and I say that this room is really weird because, like, those zombies, you can't actually shoot the zombies until they become, until you see them. It's almost like they don't spawn in until it changes, because I've tried it before. Like, I tried to shoot them, but, like, your character doesn't even lock onto them. It's like they're not there until you move and you see them in the frame. And this is one of the rooms where it happens. This is like one of the only rooms in the game where it happens. But it's just so weird, because it's like the auto aim mechanic didn't show that the zombies were here. But then you take a step the camera angle changes and all of a sudden there's two of them that you couldn't hit before. I got a lot more views when I was streaming Final Fantasy Tactics. But then again, RE0 is an older game. It's like, why you unfriended me? Because you sent me an invite to Dead by Daylight. Alright, so I don't really save it again until right before I go to the Bat Boss. And that's save number 3. Because the Bat Boss can be a real pain in the ass. Actually, no, that's not true. Save number 3 is in the basement after I rescue Rebecca, because then you have to deal with those stupid freaking monkeys! I hate these damn monkeys. Bruh! Like, you motherfucking game! Like, it actually poisoned me. Shoot the fucking spider! Remember what I was saying about how the AI is dumb? Bruh, like, I just proved that the AI is dumb. Like, the man didn't know how to fucking hit a spider that was right in his face. Anyways, I'm alright. I think that they actually changed that. Because that file used to have Ethan W. And then it's just not there anymore. Alright, let me think. Because there's 8 save spots. I'm on 2. So... Of course I know what 8 is. 8 is that room at the back. 7 is the dam. 6 is like the chapel. No, 6 is the dam. 5. I know where number 3 is. Number 3 is right after I rescue Rebecca from falling in the hole. And now there's a way you can bypass all these monkeys that spawn So after Billy boosts Rebecca up, you just take control of him and you go straight to the boiler room right away. Because that way you won't have to deal with those freaking monkeys
Glad I
in
could
this
be of service.
area.
Time to go inside.
Yeah, they give you a way to bypass it. Unfortunately, so like you can bypass it in this room. You are gonna have to deal with them in that one area right immediately before rescuing Rebecca. But if you do it like this and then just don't come back to this area, because I think they spawn in this hallway here too. Like this monitor room that's right here. That monitor room is a room that you just don't ever go into in the main game. At least I don't. Like, I don't think I've ever... I don't even remember how long it's been. The only time I ever go in there is on Leech Hunter. And that's crazy because I kind of don't even know what's in the fucking room. Like, I don't even know if there is anything in the room in the main game. Because I just don't come here. Because I think this hallway spawns the monkeys. And, in terms of the monkeys, that's just no. I am so happy that they do not have those monkeys. Well, yes, they do. They do have those monkeys in Leech Hunter. And they are the worst enemies in the game! Like, good lord. It's so stupid that he doesn't know how to combine herbs. Yes. I mean, I get that it could kind of be funny, but still, like, at the same time, it's like, dude. Like, they give, and that's just it, like, Rebecca can combine herbs, so it's like, why would you play, like, just play as Billy, like, or just play as Rebecca, because then you can combine herbs, and it's like, okay, so I know that the AI is not the best in this game, as I've demonstrated. Like, that's pretty much the reason why the frogs are a one-hit kill, because it's like, it shatters the brain of the AI, and they just never shoot the frog. The AI, plus the AI for Rebecca is even worse, because she doesn't shoot at all. Unless you actually, like, she just aims her gun, but she doesn't shoot unless you actually press the X button when she's aiming. And it's like, you know, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of her being AI controlled if she won't shoot until my command for her to shoot? The only exception is if she's by herself. Like, if she is by herself in a room and you're controlling Billy, then she will shoot. I messed up. It's up, up, down, up, up. And of course, this is where the monkeys come in. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you do it like this, and Billy's already at the boiler room. So you bypass all the monkeys that would have been in those 2 rooms to get to Rebecca.
I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
Alright, Mr. Territory. See, and right there, like, Rebecca actually gets bit by the zombie monkey in a cutscene, which means that it's canon, and she never turns into a zombie. And the fan theory is that she's immune to the T-virus, like, naturally. And it's so funny because it's like, isn't that convenient? That she's the one character that is just straight up immune to the virus. I just gotta run through this. Which I did, okay. Like, you get to her so quickly.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Alright, so yeah, this is save number 3 is right in here.
Thank you.
No
After
mention.
the
Just keeping
cutscene.
my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
Cooperate with you?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca,
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
it was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle.
Dude, Billy's story is actually so tragic.
Far away.
Because he was straight up ordered
There was no guerrilla
to
hideout.
shoot.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all! Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
Like, he's straight up ordered
So did you...
to shoot him and he refuses. But he ends up attacking his
Doesn't matter
commander.
anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got two choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
His sentence is execution. Like that, like this man does not have a choice. Like, what you gonna do? Turn yourself in? oh, thanks for turning yourself in. Now we can kill you. Like, no sane person would ever do that. Dude, if your sentence is death, like, you're not gonna turn yourself in. You're just gonna live your life on the lam, and that's it. Like, that's how you're gonna live. Like, this is your life now. Alright, so this is save number 3 is in the basement. Immediately before having to fight those freaking monkeys! I hate those monkeys. The monkeys are not only the worst enemy in Resident Evil 0, they are one of the worst enemies in the entire Resident Evil series, and I will die on this hill. And now we're back on the train because I actually died on this version. I know, right? Like, you know that's something whenever Capcom never brings them back. But at the same time, Capcom never brought back a lot of enemies from the classics. Like, I don't think they brought back any of them except zombies. Like, after Code Veronica, you never see a lot of these bioweapons again. And supposedly, you are going to see zombies again in RE9, and I'm happy about that. But you know, with it being back in Raccoon City, what if they bring back all the classic enemies? You didn't like the spiders? Holy crap. That is ironic. I'm about to fight the scorpion again. All I have to do this time is just not die. Like, cause last time I died, but that's the rules. Like how I go through multiple saves with multiple loadouts. Like, if I die, like either I switch anytime I save or anytime I die. And because I'm doing 5 and there's like different loadouts, anything can happen. Like how I died off the first save. Like, yeah. So now I'm still stuck on the train on this one. This save is officially behind everyone else. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this herb. I know that my inventory is gonna be full, but it's gonna be okay. Cause I'm yeah, that was actually cool. That beta outfit was pretty cool. Look, dude, like, Rebecca has good outfits. Like, this was back at a time where Capcom gave us good alternate outfits for the characters. Now, granted, 7 and 8, it was in first person, and the games were made to be in first person. But on the remakes, they just didn't have good alternate outfits. For basically anybody. Like 2, 3, and 4, I don't know what the hell they were doing. Because like back in the classic Resident Evil era, they liked having cool alternate outfits. Like they had fun with it. Let's just not talk about Chris's sailor outfit from Revelations. Good lord, me and my friends used to joke about that one. Like Capcom tried to turn Chris gay with that outfit. Alright, man, you're dead. Die already. Let me move. Kind of reminds me of a scene from the Boondocks where it's like, you are now dead. So what I'm doing on the one with the cowgirl outfit, which I didn't even get a chance to get to, the shotgun, it's going to be double shotguns. And that's going to be my boss killer. So Billy, his only weapon is going to be the hunting rifle. And that is it. And for Rebecca, she's going to have the handgun and shotgun. Or, if I really wanted to, I could just not give her the shotgun. I could just be like, nah, you're not getting a boss weapon on this one. You're just going to use the handgun. Which I could totally do. It would make it very challenging, but there's probably going to be a different one where I'm going to give her a better weapon. Or like, there is one where one of them is only going to have the handgun. Because like, double handguns is pretty rough. In fact, that's what I should do, because Billy's a freaking prisoner for this one. Like, why would a prisoner be allowed to have a gun? But no, he's gonna have the hunting rifle. The doorknob is unstuck now. Bruh, just imagine if they made a game that was realistic enough to where he would just break the glass window on that door and open it. Which is 100% what a person would do in real life. Like, that is a glass panel on the door. They're not just gonna be like, oh crap, it's locked. There's zombies. I guess we're stuck in this room now. Like, nobody would ever do this. Oh man. No, I don't think they're ever going to do that, because that's a game mechanic to like purposefully restrict you. But it's still hilarious to think about it, because it's like these people, like, video games are never going to 100% be realistic unless it's something like Heavy Rain, unless it's a game like that. that's essentially an interactive movie. But yeah, cause like there was another one, I think Erica, that was like that, or something like that. That's an interactive movie. Like those games are interesting. All right, so Billy's got the hunting rifle now. Rebecca is going to get the shotgun because of course she bloody is. That's gonna be my 2 hunting rifles. Or that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my weapons in this playthrough. This is the double shotguns. And it's funny because my logic for doing double shotgun is this is the outfit where I'm putting Rebecca in a cowgirl outfit. The cowgirl outfit needs a shotgun because it's a cowgirl. There's no weapon more iconic for a cowgirl or a cowboy to have than a fucking shotgun. I do give, now on Wesker mode, I give Wesker the knife. I give him the knife, but that's because he has his eye lasers that instantly kills everything. Wesker mode is so fun. Give a prisoner a shotgun, and then pretend like we're in danger. Alright. No, there is one where I'm going to do double handgun. That is save number 2.
Follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, and they only gave him that in 6. But you see him doing crap like that in Vendetta. But in Vendetta, he goes full on John Wick out of nowhere. Right? They just go full on John Wick with him. This man let me get bit by a dog. Huh? I know, right? Yeah, punish him for getting bit, too. His only weapon is the hunting rifle. He's not gonna get any other gun. He doesn't deserve another gun.
Come on.
Okay.
That's true, because I actually like it. Right. Now, if you've beaten the game as many times as I have, it's not a problem. Like, I kind of don't even notice it anymore, but they almost, on the games that have item boxes, I'm almost able to go through those entire games without even using the item box, just because I'm so used to, like, I already know the puzzles and stuff. It's really not even that difficult either, because, like, you have two characters that's gonna be together for most of the mode. Like, Billy is basically my other item box. Oh, wow. Well, oh, wow. That's funny. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic, though. That you can manipulate the system like that. Bruh.
This way.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to keep it with 8 saves. I do know where each save is. Yeah. But same thing with that briefcase. How it had those, like, rings for the locks. Like, we're talking about characters that have knives. And they have combat knives. And you mean that they couldn't just cut open the briefcase and pull the key card out? Yeah, probably. I just use the infinite knife on those games. Like, once you get the infinite knife, like, I just stop caring. It was way better. Because it's interactive. You're actually playing it instead of it being a cutscene.
I gotta stop this thing.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca!
Huh?
Don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
Yeah. I like the cut. I like the cutscene. I like the cuts. Well, I play as Rebecca by default. I don't really want to play as Billy. Nothing against Billy. I like Billy. It's just I rather control Rebecca. The AI is actually better for Billy anyway when you're controlling Rebecca, because Billy actually shoots the enemies. This is what Rebecca does. She aims and just holds the gun on. Like, she aims at them, but you still have to make her shoot by hitting the X button. She doesn't do it automatically. Billy's AI does it automatically. And it's really weird. Like, I don't understand why they did that. Bro, these zombies are tough. Like, this bitch wouldn't stop. Bruh, like, it's a good thing I got infinite ammo. For real. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I would do the speed reload in the menu, which was cool that you were able to do this back then.
Edward! No. Stop! Don't come any closer!
5 too. 5 was like that as well. Like 5 and 6 were the two where it didn't pause the game when you open the menu. 7 doesn't. 7 doesn't pause the game when you're in the menu. Like, so 5, 6, and 7, personally, I think that's dumb. Like, I think you should pause the game when you're in the menu, because I hate that in games. It's cheap. Right? Like, you could tell that I know them all. I didn't even have to think about that one.
Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
Like... I like how they say we managed to stop the train, and the train still crashes. Now, they probably, to be fair, they probably did slow it down enough to make the crash survivable.
Rebecca.
Like, I can buy that.
Rebecca.
Because the thing is about a crash, like, the faster you're going, the more force that there's gonna be applied.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
Dude, in one of the options, you can actually jump out of it while it's moving. Yeah, she's got the best weapon of all. It's called plot armor. Alright, so since I'm about to have double shotguns going on, I'm gonna go get the shotgun early. Normally I don't do this. Normally I don't get the shotgun early. But I'm gonna get it early on this one. That way Rebecca can have her boss killer weapon or heavy enemy killer weapon. Let me just leave the hook shot and I'll just pick it up later. But like being able to leave items also like destroys any possibility of complaining about the no item box mechanic, because it's like you could literally just drop the item on the freaking ground. Right? Well, on the classics, you couldn't even do that. Like, you couldn't leave the items. You couldn't discard them. I mean, you discarded them when you no longer had a use for it. But you see, Billy shoots on his own. Rebecca does not. Alright, I'm going to get Rebecca's shotgun. I'm just doing this for the view. Getting the scenic view. Get your shotgun and go back. It's so funny. They have entire rooms on here that you don't actually have to go to. Come on. Camping was a very real thing at this time. There we go. Double shotguns can actually be really powerful. Of course, the hunting... No, double shotguns can actually be pretty powerful. I was about to say something else about the hunting rifle, but... The hunting rifle is technically a stronger gun than the shotgun. It's just that you only get 2 shots with it. But when you have infinite ammo, it doesn't matter that you only get 2 shots with it. This is a complaint about Resident Evil 0 that I 100% agree with. The fact that some of the bigger guns take up 2 item spots. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good mechanic. I don't know why the game does that. Alright, so I had to modify the route a little bit.
go.
Yeah.
Rebecca should be plenty fine in this room. And if she can't survive that when you have a long, narrow hallway with an infinite ammo weapon, then the AI is just awful. She should be more than capable of surviving that. Are you serious? She got grabbed. Bruh, like you can't rely on these people for jack. There was like no reason. Bruh, there was like no reason for this bitch to be getting grabbed. Like what the fuck is she doing? Oh my gosh. She finally killed him. After getting grabbed. Oh, this freaking game, man. Like, how the hell is this woman getting grabbed? She's in danger? Are you kidding me? What the fuck, Rebecca? I guarantee you, if I had left Billy in that room, he would have been able to kill those zombies without getting hit. Like, she's in bloody danger because I left her in a hallway that she had, like, no business getting grabbed in. I like the way that they hold their guns in these older games. Because they actually hold the handgun like they're ready to fire it. Or they're ready to just instantly aim it and fire. I love how Rebecca gets pushed back from firing a shotgun. And it's not just the shotgun, like she gets pushed back from firing the fucking Magnum. Like, you know, real life shotguns do not push you back when you shoot them. I'm just saying. No other Resident Evil game pushes the person back. Except the original RE2 had a Magnum that could push you back. Bro, you gotta hit that bird eventually. Bruh, like how the fuck do you not hit the birds? Alright. It has an auto aim that can't hit the birds. I think that's usually, like, because of how much of a pain in the ass it is to hit the birds, I think that's, like, part of the reason why most of the RE games that had them, good lord, I'm glad that the birds were removed. Like, those are one enemy types that I do not miss. So let me tell you how bad I like... I can tell you how badly I like having enemies that fly around that is hard as crap for my characters to hit. It pauses on the ladder. Alright. This is a funny boss too. This man's hands are wrapped up. Like, his hands are wrapped up as if he's a fighter. hey, I'll take care of those assholes real quick. You ever stop to think about how these insects got so big just because they were injected with a virus? Knowing how small insects are in real life and how big these are, that is a huge enlarging. Yeah, like, cause dude, like the people did not grow that big. I mean, in some of the later games, like RE6 has a bioweapon that is massive like that. But let's not talk about RE6. I'm not even including RE6 in the marathon. I don't want to play that again. That's bad. That is bad that I'm just like, me, a lifelong RE fan, where Resident Evil is literally my favorite video game series, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to play RE6 again. Let's just not do that. I thought it was going to be something like Outbreak, like an actual story with the characters, but they just didn't make it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. They abandoned the whole game. And Neobards is all for returning to Resistance. They said they would do it. They said they would happily do it.
Rebecca! Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Alright. But you know something? That's actually true. Because psychologically, and this happens with people that's like in war together, people that go through life or death scenarios together, they get attached closer in like a short time from being in that moment together than people that could have known each other for years. Like, it's crazy. It is like trauma or life or death situations is one of the best bonding experiences for people. I wouldn't recommend it though, but it is. It's like, hey, I know how you can get attached really quick. How? Let's throw you in a war zone. How about no? Bro, these handgun is weak. Just to grab the lighter. Yeah, I know it. The lighter fluid. Like, what was he doing with a lighter that had no lighter fluid in it? No. Well, but not only that, he was in handcuffs in the back of a MP car. Like, how would they let you have a lighter on you? Ah, thanks for coming by. Yes, I love Resident Evil 0. Resident Evil 0 is in my top 5 Resident Evil games. And that's actually amazing if you think about it, that it's one of my top 5. My number 1 is RE2. RE2 will probably always be my RE1, my favorite Resident Evil game, unless they come out with one that is legitimately outperforms Resident Evil 2. It's not impossible. Like, they can do it. Like, you can make a game that is better than Resident Evil 2, but it would take a lot. Because what made Resident Evil 2 the best one, and my favorite, a lot of it has to do with how they implemented the zapping system. Like how it's the two characters, and you could play their separate stories and actually see what they went through, and the items that you pick up and some of the decisions you make, like whether you board up the windows or not, actually affects the other person's playthrough. Like, that to me was the most amazing thing, and then they just never implemented anything like that ever again in any Resident Evil game. The one that they came the closest to doing that was actually RE6, where they had the multiple campaigns. That was the closest to how the original Resident Evil 2 was. And Resident Evil 2 Remake is good. Like, the remake of RE2 is good, but it's still not as good as the original. But I'm just gonna bundle them both up together and say that's my favorite Resident Evil game. As far as my others that's in the top 5, I'm not so sure. Yeah, absolutely, they should have. Another one, you know, believe it or not, Resident Evil 5 is probably my second favorite. Even though Resident Evil 5 gets a lot of flack because it just went full action, do you know what makes it my second favorite? It's the Mercenaries mode. Like, the Mercenaries co-op in RE5 is so much fun. I could still play it to this day and have an absolute blast. And that says a lot, because that's an old game by this point. But once we get past, like, those, I'm not sure exactly where I would place Resident Evil 0, to be honest. But I do know that it's definitely in my top 5. Like, but like my number 1 and number 2 is 100%. It was 100%. 2 and 5 is my number 1 and number 2. As much as I love Code Veronica, because in my opinion, I think Code Veronica actually has the best story of any Resident Evil. As much as I like the story for it, I cannot, in all good honesty, I can't put Code Veronica in my top 5. Like, and the reason why is just because of the gameplay issues. They got some serious gameplay issues that annoys the hell out of me in Code Veronica. Like that moth room, for example. That is nothing more. That is irritating. And it's not even the kind of irritating where you can laugh about. It's the kind of irritating that makes you want to just stop playing the game. It's that bad. Code Veronica could definitely benefit from a remake, because they can do it. They can do it really good. RE3 original is up there. I'm not sure if I would put it in my top 5, but it's up there. There's... And I'm gonna be completely real with you. Like, 7 and Village are really great games. I'd much rather the original RE3. That one was good. I need to think about it. I need to think about my top 5. I do know that RE0 is definitely in it, because RE0 always comes to mind when I think about my favorite Resident Evil games. I wish I could say that, but I never played Outbreak. Seven and Village. I'm just playing with my cat right now. I should have saved it, actually. I'm going past my usual save spot. Well, I'm just gonna save it after I do this. I hope RE9 is good. I think it will be. Even though I'm of the opinion that everything they've shown us so far is in the first hour of the game. And crazily enough, that's probably very accurate. Like, everything they showed us probably is within the first hour of the game. Yeah, after killing somebody that Grace loves. Nobody talks about that meme. Cause like, let's talk about that for a second. I'm gonna cover it whenever I get to Resident Evil Village, because I am going to do that as part of the marathon. In fact, Village is gonna be the last RE game I play before 9 comes out. Like, Chris, without explaining anything to Ethan, breaks into his house, like murders Mia right in front of his face, kidnaps his daughter right in front of his face, and then he's just like, Ethan, no. And it's like, bruh, think about what you just did for a second. Right? It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is he supposed to think? Bruh, like, I would go absolutely berserk. Like, I would make it my life's mission to kill you if I saw somebody kill my wife. And if you knew that that wasn't my wife, that was some bitch that was like addicted to bird flu or something, that snorted bird feathers and had a cult of an entire village, like, if you knew all of this bullshit and you did not tell me, I would still kill you, because it's like you knew this and you kept your damn mouth shut. I'm gonna play as Albert Whiskers for a second now on the next save that just continues from the one that I was just on, because it's good to continue saves. Wesker mode is so much fun. Like, he has the Superman eye laser that makes no sense. I'm excited about RE9 too. I already have the game pre-ordered. I'm not even wasting time. Like, I already pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. I'm excited to play as Grace. I'm looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that they gave her a Lady D outfit. This man actually ran into a pillar. He ran into the pillar. Can you, like... There we go. Hello? Like, I'm hoping that he's gonna move. If you could... dude, like, that dash that he does super fast, I feel like should just be his regular run. Like, Wesker shouldn't have a regular run. It's just that dash. Wesker mode is actually the mode that I played whenever I got my trophy for beating the game without saving. I did it on Wesker mode because of his instant kill all zombies in the room eye laser. Okay, fun talking to you, Maravelous. I'll probably be on. I'm gonna be on until about... I know, I figured that with the name. Is it pronounced Myra? Or is it, like, pronounced differently? Alright, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Hope to see you back again. I did get your messages, too. I'll respond to it as soon as I can. Bro, that's what makes, like, on Wesker mode, you have to play as Wesker. Like, if you play Wesker mode and you don't play as Wesker, like, I have questions. No, you know what was really funny? On the classic games, like, your character could be in danger, and you could be fucking, like, limping really bad. Is it Mira? Like, instead of Myra, it's like Mira? Miracle. Okay, so Mira. That's actually a cool way to spell a name. Because at first I was thinking it was like Myra, but it's not spelled like Myra. Because I have a character in Dark Chronicles named Myra, and it is 100% spelled with a Y. So I figured that it wasn't Myra. So Mira. Okay. I love how you can just instantly dash. Like, it's so much fun to do the dash. If the directions were, like, better. Because, like... if the whole directional control was better than what it is, then you could do some, like... then you could just have way more fun with that. They don't even have a reason to go into the bathroom, to be honest with you. You go through these halls so fast. What? Really? Oh, wow. Street burgers? Street burgers. Wow. You're carrying out this thing and it has written on it, "Don't carry out." Well, clearly, considering that the person who wrote this is dead, I don't think I care anymore. Wesker don't care. Let's see how fast I can bypass this enemy. Hopefully I do. Because I know that this little dipshit leech zombie is going to spawn here. I just ran past him. Bro, I love the dash. It sucks that you stop on the stairs, yeah, but still. That is peak gaming. That is fun. But like I was saying, I think that should just be his regular run. Should be that dash. I only read the notes on the first playthrough. I mean, that's not true. But I'm just not reading it now because I'm doing multiple at one time. If I was doing these one at a time, it'd be different.
I don't need this.
Okay.
Wesker's just gonna make Rebecca do everything. Because that's how he rolls. I love how he has his knife just on his back.
Come.
Roger.
He's completely obliterated. Like, that whole Superman eye thing, that is like, it kind of makes me think of Silent Hill 3, how they had that alternate outfit for Heather, where she could do the sexy beam. It was the most outlandish, what the fuck is this thing ever? And that's what the eye laser feels like. Like, look at this. Wesker's just standing here like a damn douchebag, letting her move it. Which is funny because I 100% believe that Wesker would be the type of guy that would do this. He'd be like, oh, you're the woman? You're gonna move it. Move it, slave. I'm Albert Whiskers. I don't do anything myself. I get everyone to do everything for me, and then when they screw it up, I kill them. You combine this, and then you give it back to me. You could hear Wesker's breathing, too. Which is such a weird thing, like... Why does this man sound like friggin' Darth Vader with the way he's breathing? So this is what I was talking about with this room earlier. Alright, I was wrong. She does target the zombie. But she only targets one of them. You know the funny thing about Wesker's mode, the way that I have the loadout, and just the way that I have it in general, this is like the one mode where you're just not gonna die. Now we find out if Wesker can mix herbs or not. Yes, he can! So Billy's weakness of not being able to mix herbs, Wesker doesn't even have that. So there's like legit no reason not to play as Wesker, especially with everything else he could do. The dash, the Superman eye laser, being strong as crap. He should have health regeneration too. Let's make it doubly overpowered. They have people that used to play RE5 Mercenaries, and they used to do the Wesker dash, and they were so good at it, they would literally just dash across the map, and they would actually KO enemies with it. I don't know how they got that good, but I've seen it happen. Like, I've had partners that came in online, and they were playing like that. Because he has the knee strike in the dash. Like, they were landing the knee strike. Which, if you played RE5 Mercenaries and you used it, that is hard to land. And these guys were out there landing it. Alright, we just gonna not play games with these spiders. I'm about to get to the next save spot and change again. It actually says Wesker's shoulders. They changed the
We're
text.
almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
They were able to do that. They were able to change the text. But they weren't able to change Wesker's voice lines and make it like truly something unique. Which, if they had done that, that would have been like the coolest thing ever. Not Whiskers. Alright, this is a pretty good long cutscene.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
just doesn't make sense. Do you honestly believe this to be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if somehow it is true, then Umbrella will be finished.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention ours, too. So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
I can't. Hold on.
Alright, here we go. Billy, help! She should say Wesker. Wesker, help! Wesker would probably inject her with a fucking virus himself. Just like he did to Excella. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it's different for Rebecca. He did have that picture of her in his office.
Rebecca!
Right, that's true too.
Hang on.
I'll be right back.
I'll pull you up.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point.
Alright, I'm back. Went and get another drink.
Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
rid of them! Kill them all! Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately! Shut up! Do it!
But that's the thing. That's how crazy Billy's story is. Like, could you imagine soldiers straight up ordering you to kill innocent people?
Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not.
And you can't even joke about that because they've had governments that have done that before. I'm not naming any countries, but I mean... Basically, you can't rely on governments for jack. It is perfectly like them to just murder innocent people. They do it all the time. And that's the funny thing about Resident Evil, because, like, this whole thing's about pharmaceutical companies creating biological weapons, right? Like, I don't trust pharmaceutical companies in real life. Like, I 100% believe that they are capable of things like this. Not necessarily turning people into zombies, per se, but, like, they are more concerned with money than your health. Alright. So what am I doing? I got the needle. Alright. Let's get rid of the hook shot, clear up a little bit of space. Can't leave it here because it's on the fucking steps. No, we can't leave items on a step. Don't be ridiculous. Right, because they totally care about realism in this game. How they changed the design of, like, what was it? The ivy? They changed the design of the ivy because they wanted it to be more realistic. And it's like, bruh, you created a damn plant with vines on it. Like, the real ivy was an actual plant. It wasn't a person. They really just do whatever the hell they want. Oh yeah, they turned the Hunter Gamma into a miniature Tyrannosaurus Rex because of realism. Even though the real Hunter Gammas in the original lore were based off the frogs, like they're a more advanced version of the lurker frogs in Zero. It's basically the lurker frog. It's the lurker frog combined with hunters. Right? But no, they're gonna turn it into a fucking chicken. I hate the gamma design in Resident Evil 3 Remake. Or they could just give us the Gravedigger, like, which is. Bro, how does this bitch, like, get hit? Oh my gosh, bitch! I blasted this thing with a grenade launcher. I'm just gonna let her die. Like, fuck this. Like, I don't care. Just fucking kill me. Like, I'm done. Like, I ain't doing this crap. Like, I'm not taking all that damage. Like, I'd rather die than have to go find freaking. There, now she's dead. She just got molested by a bug. That's what you get for getting damaged. You have a grenade launcher and you get damaged.
0.
That's bad that I got irritated. I'm just like, just kill her. Just screw this. Like I'll botch this run. Oh man. I'm not gonna die this one. Right, I think I had to end this one early or something. Let me check the map. Oh. Yeah, so I basically got to do this entire segment now. I didn't even get the crank thing or anything. Alright, that's cool. At least I know she's not gonna get eaten by a bug. Like, dude, like, you have a grenade launcher and you're getting grabbed and damaged by the freaking bug. How? You blasted it with a freaking grenade launcher.
I'll go.
Okay.
But the game is like... no. And then I just got irritated that she took damage. And I'm just like, just kill me. Like, I don't even care. I'll just stay screw this safe for right now. I would be such a good teammate with an attitude like that. It's like, oh, you got hit once? Bye. What? Where are you going? Bro, like, if you're gonna get hit from that, I don't want you on my team. Like, I don't trust you. Like, I wouldn't have gotten hit with that. It's like how in RE3 they have a dodge mechanic. You know what's crazy? I didn't even know that they had a dodge mechanic until I was already an adult. Like, I played that game as a kid. And then I didn't even know that it had a dodge mechanic in the game until I became a man and I heard people talking about it. And then it's like, and then I'm thinking back on it, and it's like, I did dodge, and, there were times where I dodged in RE3 original. But every time I did it, it was surprising because it was like the least... It was like the hardest dodge mechanic ever to actually get it to work. Yeah, but it was like you couldn't time it. Like, they definitely That is the one thing that I will give the RE3 remake, is they actually did a good job with the dodge mechanic. They made it to where you can actually dodge. Yeah, because they would rig it. They would get in that room with the dogs and they would stand on the crate and they would just dodge it constantly. Right? Like, I know the trick. I've never really been able to pull it off myself, but I know the trick. Like, or I've seen it done. But I can't do that. I can't get the timing like that. The only version I did get a PC version of RE3, believe it or not, like the computer from Steam. Like I got that. I haven't played it in years, but I got that version of it. That version was the only one on the PC where I could consistently dodge. And it's funny how that worked, because I just set the dodge to an actual button, like exclusively for it, and I was able to get it. I told you they ain't hitting me this time. Damn bugs. I'll Magnum Revolver your ass. This run is nothing but handgun and Magnum. It is somehow impossible to hit these birds. This is why I hate the birds. I am actually glad that they didn't. I'm actually okay with, like, no birds, because the birds were just annoying. Like, let's be real, the birds were just the most aggravating enemy ever. Bruh, whenever I was married to Mandy, my ex-wife, I put Rebecca in the cheerleader outfit, the one that I'm wearing right now. Like, all the outfits that she, like, look, let me show you how stupid this is. I would play this game, like, all these outfits that she has, okay, every single one, including this one, if I put her in the cheerleader outfit, my ex-wife would start yelling at me. And she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You're so disgusting. What, you want that bitch in a cheerleader outfit?" And I'm just like, what is wrong with you and cheerleaders? Like, every outfit in the game is okay, but I put her in the cheerleader outfit and she was yelling at me. Like, bruh, did a cheerleader, like, curse you out in school or something? Like, what the fuck? I'm glad I'm not married to that woman anymore. I know for a fact she wasn't a cheerleader, but like, good lord, like she got so mad over that one outfit. Like it was bad because she straight up cursed me out and everything. In one instance, she actually threatened to break my PlayStation 4. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when she threatened to break my PS4, I just told her straight up. I was like, if you break that, you are buying me a new one. You are buying me a new one, and we're getting a divorce. Like, that's not even a question. Like, do not ever say that again. Bruh, like that legit pissed me off. Like, you're gonna threaten to break my PlayStation 4 that cost hundreds of dollars because I put Rebecca in a cheerleader outfit. Dude, that woman was crazy. Like, I wish I never would have married her. Like, good lord. It's alright because I kept my pets. Like, she didn't get nothing. I kept Bella. I kept my dog. I kept Nalu. I kept my cat. I kept my pets. She ain't taking my pets from me. And at least my pets don't yell at me. They come and... My cat is actually really good. She is affectionate. She wouldn't be affectionate if, you know, somebody came to my house as a guest. But she's affectionate with me. Oh, really? Right? Like, I start scratching, like she sees me scratching and she'll come run up to me. And I mean like scratching the air. Like, you just make that motion with your hands and she'll come running. The one thing that I never actually did with my cat was jingle keys in front of her. I don't have a laser pointer, but there was but I did use a laser pointer for Nalu already. It worked. She went berserk over it. That was hilarious. Not the centipede, anything but the centipede.
Rebecca.
This is like the easiest boss in the game, because like where I'm standing, if you stand right here, it can't touch you at all. And you don't even have to move, and you can just constantly hit it no matter where it goes. This is one boss, I don't, like, it's basically not going to kill Rebecca unless you let it kill her. And if you let it kill her, you're just a dick at that point.
Rebecca! Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
Are you alright? You just got grabbed by a giant ass centipede. Oh yeah, it's not a big deal, it's just a scratch. Dude, RE6, I don't like Chris's campaign was the most dramatic one. Like, but that was not Resident Evil. Like you were fighting a literal war, getting shot at constantly, having explosions, having an entire fucking tank at one point. And it's like, in what Resident Evil universe do you have zombies operating a tank that you have to take out with a sniper? Like, the fuck? Like, Chris's campaign used to piss me off. Because, like, you had to play the game like it was some freaking Call of Duty or something. And it's like, if I wanted to play Call of Duty, I would play Call of Duty. But then they didn't give you enough ammo to actually play Chris's campaign, with everything shooting at you constantly. Yeah, like the end of Resident Evil 5 was pretty much the entire game for 6. At least for Chris. Even Leon's campaign had zombies using guns. That used to irritate me. It's like, bro, why is this zombie using a gun? And it's not even like it's a machine gun for one of them. Another one is a damn Magnum that actually knocks you down. Oh, that game. I don't know what Capcom was thinking with that one. And the way they did the trailer, they made it look like it was such an amazing game, too. Right? They made it look like it was going to be this... The C virus had some intelligence left and infected people. Yeah, and I mean, I could see that because, like, Pierre's was still loyal to Chris even after he got infected, or he injected himself. I have no idea. The enemies were turning into freaking grasshoppers and all kinds of crap. Like, right? Like you're playing Crisis in Resident Evil 6. This is why we can't get a Dino Crisis remake, because they already did it in RE6. Oh. Oh. Dude, a Parasite Eve remake would be amazing. Yeah, yeah, because he was controlling the liquors. He was able to control them. Now, they are, because like the first one takes place between 4 and 5. Right? And I like the CGI movies. Even Infinite Darkness was good. Although Infinite Darkness kind of answers the question as to why Leon and Claire never got together. Cuz Leon straight up, like, you could see it when it happens in the end of it. He just like completely destroys any chance he ever would get to be with Claire. No. That was Simmons that did it. Yeah, he was gonna go public with it. Which, you know, it makes you wonder, like in Resident Evil 9 Requiem, does the public even know what actually happened to Raccoon City? Like, do they even know that there was a biological zombie mutant outbreak? But the thing is, they would have to know. Because you have stuff like the BSAA and Terra save that exist. Only survivors knows the truth. And that's probably true. Like, which means that it's possible that Grace doesn't even know what happened. Like, Grace... Well, I take that back. Grace would have to know what happened because Alyssa's her mom. Like, you really mean to tell me that Alyssa's not going to tell her daughter that, oh, yeah, I survived the zombie outbreak? Like, I call bullshit on that. But I thought... That's true. Right. A frick... It's one of the... Right. Nobody could. Nobody could. And that was kind of it. Like, he... Right. Yeah, you know, the dude openly admits in RE4 remake that his plan was going to kill billions. Like, he wasn't delusional. He knew that he was gonna kill, like, almost everybody on the planet. I mean, there's 8 billion people in the world. How many people was there in the world at that time? Was it 8 billion or was it 6? It's actually crazy how much the world population has increased. Because, like, when I was a boy, the population was 6 billion, and now it's 8 billion. But part of that was because of Chief Irons. Chief Irons wasn't letting it get out. Right. Bruh, he beats the shit out of Claire in the remake. Right? And no telling what the hell he was gonna do with Sherry. The only thing that they just didn't really address in the remake, but they addressed in the original, was the mayor's daughter. Like, cause they had that entire interaction where you see her body, and then you see from the notes that he was like a taxidermist and he was going to stuff her, which is beyond creepy. Like, stuff a person. And they didn't really, like, yeah, the mayor's daughter is there in the remake, but you don't have a clue who she even is. Like, you don't know who this person is. It's not addressed. Right. So that's one that. Right? Like, they're not gonna get it. The one of the things that I don't like about the remake is what they did with Leon. I prefer Leon's character in the original RE2. Because in the original RE2, Leon was actually acting like a cop. He was trying to save everybody. He was just straight up getting mad and chewing people out. Like, and then in the remake, they made him like this little. I get that he's a rookie cop. I understand that. You know, so, but, like, he acts so stupid in the remake. Like, he goes up to Ben, and Ben is in the cell begging for his life, pretty much, and then he's just like, I think I need to talk to the chief. And it's like, bruh, there's freaking zombies and monsters all over the police department, and you're just like, I think I need to talk to Chief Irons before I let this guy out of his cell. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, he just said that Irons is corrupt right in front of you. Marvin. But you know something as well, like, in the context of him being a rookie, they actually did that well. 'Cause, like, Marvin chews his ass out. And Marvin does not talk to Claire that way either. He actually talks sweet to her. Right. In Europe. Right. That's something that they did better in Resident Evil 2. I feel like they did Claire's story better than the original. Now, they didn't do the game better because I like the whole the zapping system is what made the original RE2 so great. And the fact that they removed it was a very questionable decision. I'm just gonna read this file right here and I never saw that movie. I think it's best to just pretend it doesn't exist. Like, in fact, I forgot it existed, and I don't need to be reminded that it's a real movie. Like, cause they tried to dude, they made Jill. Yeah, like that's not gonna work. That's the problem I had with the Dark Tower movie. Cause I read the Dark Tower series, and yet in the Dark Tower movie, they somehow tried to combine all 7 books of the entire series into one movie. And it's like, that is not gonna work. But that's what they did. And it just, like, it does not work. Because this is supposed to be the first one in the story. They have things that happen in book 3. They have things that happen in book 7. All in the same movie. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit? And they don't even have 2... They have 2 main characters that's not even in the Dark Tower movie. Like, and they're main characters in the series, and they're not even there. Like, they're not even a part of Roland's group. It's just him and the boy, him and Jake. Like, they don't have Eddie or Savannah, or Susanna. It's like, bruh, you did a Dark Tower movie, and you just straight up, like, try to cram all 7 books into one, but then you cut out 2 main characters in the series are just not there. I don't understand why people do that. They happen months apart. Yeah, like 3 and 2 are close enough to do in one movie, but I wouldn't even recommend doing that in one movie because RE2 has enough stuff in it alone to cover a movie. Especially when you factor in that there's 2 characters. What? Bruh, that's bad. Like, that is bad. That would make Sherry Claire and Claire and Chris's sister. That's fucking weird. But they also made Leon some Mexican guy too. They made Jill black for some reason. Like, so, I don't know what they did with Wesker. I never saw the movie. I just saw the trailer for it, And the trailer was so bad, it's like, I am not watching this. No, didn't they have like that show where they had all these Wesker clones and Lance Reddick was playing Wesker? Like, what the hell was that? Yeah, they turned him into Blade. They turned Wesker into Blade. Instead of letting him be Wesker, they made him Blade. Are you serious? They did? Bruh.
You stay here.
Yeah.
And it's not even a major flu either. It's like a mild flu. The only reason why it was as bad as it was is because the government wasn't letting people get treated. Like, we had stuff that could treat it, and they were just straight up not letting people use it. Burt Wesker? Oh my gosh.
This way.
Okay.
Oh boy, I don't know what they were thinking when they made that movie. Or maybe they weren't thinking at all. Maybe they just did random crap for no reason. Why do people keep doing this with Resident Evil? All we ever want, the only thing we really want is a faithful adaptation of the games. Like, that's literally it. Like, you already have the story freaking made. Like, they had a fan film that did The Keeper's Diary from RE1. That was actually fucking good. Like, a fan film of a journal entry was better than every live-action Resident Evil movie ever made combined. I don't know. I think the first Mortal Kombat movie was good. Critics don't enjoy anything though. The only thing critics enjoy are movies that audiences hate. Now, the Mortal Kombat movies, the animated ones, are freaking amazing. Right, cause like Scorpion's Revenge and the other two, I forget their names. Those were good. Those were like freaking as good as the DC movies. Or the DC animated movies. And that's another thing too, like the DC animated movies are freaking amazing. But then, unless you're talking about the Dark Knight trilogy, but that's like a masterpiece. I think, why would you run into a zombie, you dumb fuck? This dipshit actually ran into the zombie. Like, are you fucking retarded? Billy's freaking retarded, man. Like, how you gonna run into a zombie? We could shoot at it from both sides and then he's gonna run into it. Snowblind was good, because that was the one that was like in Kano's world. From... Yes. Yeah, it takes place in Chronica's timeline, but Kano controls it. And it's like freaking amazing. And Snowblind shows that you can do it and you can do it well. It's also funny how he created his universe, and yet he still loses. I ain't playing games with these spiders. I'm gonna go in there and I'm just gonna slaughter them. Dude, that would be hilarious if they had a flamethrower in this game. Damn it! About the flamethrower, how it crashes the game. Wow. Oh. Now, in all fairness, you can't control what weapon the survivors are gonna use. Bruh. I love Resistance. That's a game that needed to be updated. That's a game that needed love and care. Nice. It's a large air vent. No shit. Nice.
Almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
You know, it really makes you wonder, why the hell did they have his torture room exactly? Like, what were they doing in this? Shit, I believe it at this point. Alright, so I'm about to be done with another save section. At 6 o'clock, I'm going to play tennis. And considering what time it is now, I should probably go eat something. But if I go eat something now, well, actually now is when I should eat because I got tennis at 6:30 and it's 3:30. Alright, so yeah, next time I save, I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna go eat. Now tomorrow, whenever I get off of work, I'm going to stream. And I am going to finish these 5 playthroughs, even if it runs. I don't game on Friday, but I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm gonna go through these saves again. And I will be back. I will be back Saturday if need be, where I'm going to actually finish Resident Evil 0. And then I'm gonna jump to RE1, cause like once I finish these groups of saves, I'm gonna be hopping directly onto Resident Evil 1 to continue the next game in the marathon. Billy's already there. So yeah, I'm about to be wrapping it up. But thank you guys for tuning in. Because I need to go eat something now. Alright. Well... Alright. So yeah, I'm eventually gonna get to the dam. Like, I'll get there. I mean, I'm making good progress. I'm just gonna skip all this, hurry up and save, and then I'm gonna go eat. And that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna be back today, but I will come back tomorrow whenever I get off of work. Alright, well, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Alright, so now we're on point. I died on 2 of them. Even if the second save was me intentionally throwing, I still died on it, so it counts. But it's Rebecca's own fault because she kept getting hit. Alright, catch you guys next stream. I will be on tomorrow. See you then.